Hey, it's Zanye with Evolving Minds Therapy. I want you guys to check out this video. I have a really cool idea. So just check out the video. Again, Zanye with Evolving Minds Therapy, licensed professional counselor, and I'm here to help. Hey, it's Zanye with Evolving Minds Therapy. I want to show you something real quick. You see this right here? Coronavirus, something we're all going through right now, right? I want to show you a couple of techniques that'll help you go ahead and get through this period. So, we're going to take this to this boxing bag right here. All right. So for those of you who have never boxed before, it's a really good emotional release technique. A lot of us are stressed today and we need some behavioral modification tools. And one of them is boxing. I love it. All you got to do is really beat it up. Coronavirus can't stop you if you don't let it. So what we're going to do today is go over some techniques that can help you get over this time or get through this time. So one of the things that I thought about when I was doing the boxing video is that a lot of people don't have boxing gloves or a boxing bag handy. So one of the things that you can use is definitely a good old couch pillow, right? Yeah, these couches are so old. But anyways, you can use a couch pillow. Just like this, you can prop it up in a chair if you want to. So it has some stability so when you're hitting, or you can have someone also hold it. Now, that's one of the things I was going to do in the workshop. You know, you have the sparring mitts, because sometimes interacting with another person is a lot easier for someone to go to that emotion. So one part of the workshop is going to be didactic, which means information in a teaching format that I'm going to be giving you, a lot of the information. And then the other half of the workshop is physical. You know, physicality, you getting out that anger or that pain or the frustration, whatever unwanted negative emotion. You get it out on the bag, the pillow, and there's one other method that I can show you as well. So of course the pillow would be a little bit more soft, but if you put it up against something hard, you can actually hit it a lot harder than you would normally, okay? So one more second. Okay, so the third method is I like to recommend a box, literally, that you use. A lot of people damage walls when they're upset, hurt, upset. You know, anger is a secondary emotion, so there's always something underlying that, which is your primary emotion, which is what basically caused the anger and caused that feeling. And it's usually pain. You know, it could be hurt. You know, someone hurt you, so you reacted with an upset emotion. It can also be injustice. You know, when things are not fair, we get upset. So things like that. But that's another topic of why we're angry. We're just trying to release the emotion that comes with being angry, because to be honest, it takes a lot of energy. And for those of you who have really, I want to say large tempers, you know, everyone has a temperament. Whether it's you're really easygoing or you're really patient, you know, things like that. But some people have really large triggers for their anger, let's just say. So a box may be a good thing as opposed to a wall, because what we always want to make sure that you're keeping in mind is the safety of what you're doing. You don't want your fingers or your wrists or your hands to get damaged, and you don't want to damage your property, obviously. Those are called unhealthy coping skills. You know, if we go and hit a wall, it's unhealthy. It's going to hurt something. And plus, you're going to leave a hole in your wall, and who wants to mess with that? Unless you like patching up walls. I don't. So if you have a temper, which we all do, we have a temperament, but if you have a really hostile temper, this may be a lot better for you than a pillow, because a pillow is a lot softer and you're not going to feel the impact as much. And I know when a lot of people get upset, they need to throw something. It's literally a force, an energy force. So we do need to relieve it and release it. So this would really work. It would really work if you wanted to hit a box. Now, of course, you're going to probably dip the box in, but that's the point. You're just boxing. So I do want to make a couple of disclaimers. Again, this is supposed to be a safe, fun exercise for you to do. Of course, we would want you to do it in the presence of a professional such as myself. But if you don't have that, it's totally okay to go ahead and follow along and watch some videos and see how it makes you feel. The whole point of boxing it out is to see how you feel after the release. You have to pay attention to yourself. Sometimes we're not always in tune with how we feel. Sometimes we don't even want to go there. But for these type of exercises, you definitely do want to be in tune with how you're feeling, and then the release or the relief that you get from the activity that you're doing. So I just kind of also want to go over a few different things that my channel is going to be about, some of the topics that I'm going to be discussing. Again, I am a mental health therapist. I've been doing this for 4.5 years almost. I love what I do. Basically, I am here to be the most positive person you've had in your life. That doesn't mean that I'm the most positive, but however, it does mean that I have trained myself to be basically a very positive person, and you can do the same thing. So a lot of the topics I'm going to be talking about, especially during this coronavirus time, relationships. I know a lot of us are struggling if we have relationships and you haven't been around that person as much, and you're confined to your home with that person right now. So a lot of those different topics, relationship issues, how you can kind of overcome those, communication, self-esteem during this time maybe going down, and also just things you can do to get through this time. And of course, they're going to be mental health based. And then I want to answer questions, and I want you guys obviously to like the video down below and subscribe, because I will be trying to do this weekly. And then I want to have some live podcasts and do some lives so I can have some interaction. A therapist loves interaction. We don't want to just talk. If you get any kind of therapist that just loves to talk, probably not the best choice, because we're really here to listen to feedback from you all. So I thank you for watching this video. Again, you should like it, subscribe to it, click the bell for updates and notifications. My name is Zanye. My business is Evolving Minds Therapy, and I am a mental health therapist here to help you through these times and through this tough time with the coronavirus, but we're going to kick its butt. Hey, it's Zanye with Evolving Minds Therapy. Thanks for watching the little introduction. I'm here to let you guys know I want to do my Box It Out emotional release workshop. Hopefully this week. I like to do it on LinkedIn and also on Facebook Live, so I can share what I know, and hopefully that'll grow. I want us all to be disciplined, to strengthen ourselves during this time of need. Our mind, bodies, and soul should be worked on at once. And this exercise and introduction of boxing is going to do that. So stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for joining in, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, it's Zanye with Evolving Minds Therapy. I just want to let you know a little bit about myself. I'm a mental health therapist. I've been doing this for a little over 4 years, almost 4.5 years. I love what I do. I love to talk with people and actually just be that ear that they need, and also a voice of positivity. That's the main thing that I believe I provide in sessions. It's humanality, positivity, and just an all-around person that's there to see you do your best and to see you do good for yourself. Everyone needs mental health. Everyone has mental health. So the boxing video that I showed you, the workshop was initially intended to be in the office, as a workshop where we can all interact. But due to the coronavirus, I thought to think of something a little bit more creative, so I wouldn't just have to can the whole idea. So I wanted to show you guys a few techniques and things you can do at home while you're stuck in the house. It doesn't have to be all bad.